Hello guys, this is DK Uncovered. So in today's video, what I want to share with you is going to be a very beneficial video. So stay with me till the end and don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Subscribe guys, I need your support. Subscribe, feel free to ask me any questions as well. But in today's video, what I want to share with you is how to face your problems or how to handle your problems. Now, we all have our personal problems. At times, we wish we didn't have any problems. At times, we sit down and imagine how wonderful life would be without our problems, right? But the only people without problems are people that are dead and gone. People that are in the cemetery. They are the only people that don't have problems. So if you have a problem or if you have multiple problems, it shows how alive you are. It shows how alive you are. So I'm not saying that sit down and invite problems into your life, but whenever you meet with any problems, be cheerful for that because it shows how much alive you are. Now, one thing that I've realized is that whenever we face any problems, most of us react emotionally. And whenever we react emotionally, it's not a good sign because we can't think properly. We can't think straight. The mind can only think, or the mind can only focus when the mind is cooled, when it's cooled down. So when you react emotionally, right, your mind starts to heat up. You can't focus straight, right? So always handle your problems from a relaxed state. Now, there's 3 things that I want to go through with you guys. I remember a few years ago, I read a book called You Can If You Think You Can. Now, it talked about these 3 steps that I've used for the past 3 years. I've used these steps, and trust me, it has been very beneficial to me whenever I face any problems. Instead of reacting to these problems emotionally, at times, most of the time, I'm relaxed, right? So these steps are knowledge, right? Think and believe. So whenever you face any problems, right, have enough knowledge about the roots of your problems. Have enough knowledge about your problems. Like I said, most of us react emotionally, and that's when we allow these problems to defeat us. But when you are relaxed, right, and you sit down and think about or get to know the roots of your problems, enough knowledge about your problems, right? Because every problem has this pot you can just break from. But majority of us, we don't have enough knowledge about our problems. Even if you're suffering from addiction, right? Have enough knowledge about your addiction, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're facing a lot of financial difficulties, have enough knowledge about your difficulties, bro, and the roots of it. Maybe it's how ignorant you were in the past with your money. That could be enough. That could be the knowledge that you need to know. So then how can you apply that into your life at this moment? You know what I'm saying? If you're suffering from any problem, take your time. Don't react to it emotionally. Relax. Even at times, pray before. Pray before you even have enough knowledge about your problems. Pray. It can be an affirmation, or you could meditate, or you could listen to an inspirational music, or it could be an inspirational book. Just put yourself in a relaxed state. Then after, have enough knowledge about your problems. And the next one is what most people don't do. Think about how you can improve this problem, how you can change this problem. Because so far as you have enough knowledge about your problem, that's even a huge step you have taken into solving your problems. You know what I'm saying? Because now, for example, if you're suffering from porn addiction and you know that, well, maybe at midnight, that's the time you relapse the most, right? So how can you prevent this from happening, right? Then you start thinking. You see, now you know that this is the time that you relapse at 1 a.m. So now how can you prevent relapse? Well, it's by thinking. Maybe at this time I'll buy some dumbbells and exercise at that time at midnight. Maybe I'll get some books and read at that time. I'll sit on my PlayStation or Xbox and play, or I'll find my purpose, and at midnight I'll read. So I'll focus on my purpose. So now you found problems slightly. You know what I'm saying? So have enough knowledge about your problem and then think. think on how you can improve, or you improve your problem. Sorry, you solve your problem and improve yourself. That's how you face problems, you know, it's these 3 steps. And the last one is that believe that you can overcome this problem. You can if you think you can. You know what I'm saying? You can if you think you can. So if you believe that you can overcome these problems from the mental point, what do you call it? From the mind, then you can solve this problem, bro. It's all about perception. Majority of people can solve problems from the outer world, right? But they can't face themselves, so they can't handle things from the inside. So that's why majority of people are so talented, majority of people are so knowledgeable, but for some reason they can never get results. You know why? Because you have a wrong perception. You have wrong ideas, bro. The mental images here is wrong. Majority of people, they don't think they can do something, so they never do. So always have faith, believe that you can solve your problems. You know what I'm saying? Once you have the knowledge about what your problems, you think about how you can solve that problem. And the last one is have faith or believe. Believe that you can solve that problem. Perception is very, very important, bro. The mental images here. You know what I mean? Once you have these mental images that, listen, you can solve that problem, you can change that, and you have faith that you can do it, trust me, you can solve that problem. Because most of you guys, you have the ideas on how to overcome your problems, you have the ideas or enough knowledge about your problems, but the only problem is that you don't believe that you can overcome that problem. So you just can't think straight. You can't think straight and you can't solve that problem. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's as simple as that. It's very, very simple. But it's all about, first of all, having that discipline as well. Because if you can't control the mind, then you have a big problem in it. So have that enough will to control your mind. You know what I mean? Now, like I said, I've read this book and I've applied this in my life several times. Even yesterday, I had this little problem that I had to solve. And as soon as the problem just fell on my knee, on my lap here, I started to react emotionally. And then I was like, okay, let me just calm down and think, innit? Let me think first. Let me get rid of that emotions first, and then I can think properly. And then within a short time, I solved this problem. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I remember that, okay, let me just share this video with you guys, innit? This morning I woke up and I was like, let me just share this video with you guys. But yeah, these 3 steps, have enough knowledge about your problem. Think about how you can either get rid of this problem and improve, right? And then have faith, believe that you can overcome this problem. You can if you think you can. You will not be able to do it if you think you cannot do it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Before I finish, don't forget to like and subscribe. So subscribe, guys. I need your support. Subscribe. Feel free to ask me any questions as well. Have a wonderful day, guys, and take care.